Hey everybody, welcome to Curiosity Treks. Today, I'm in the Adirondacks, and this is the Buck Mountain Fire Tower Trail. Let's check it out. This trail is really short. It's only 2.5 miles. 1.25 miles up and 1.25 miles back down. But when you're in snowshoes, that makes things more interesting. A lot of trails are gonna be shorter just because it's a bit more of a workout than just hiking. I mean, I suppose if you're in that good a shape, you could snowshoe the same length of trail as just doing a regular hike, but for me, I decided to pick something shorter today. It is February 10th, 2026 at 08:30. Temperature about outside is about 9 or 10 degrees, and this trail is located about a 15-minute drive south of Tupper Lake, New York. Just check out that 8:45-ish sunrise. It really is beautiful. You know, people hibernate too. They tend to hunker down during the wintertime, especially in the northern United States. But if you got the equipment to do this, it is beautiful, it is peaceful. I mean, just this white snow and the sun shining through the trees with no leaves on them, it's bordering on majestic. And I think I stepped off the trail and about sunk up to my knee. I do know that I walked over a couple of bridges that, if there had been much more snow, I would have never known they were there. There is a fire tower at the end of this trail. That's why it's called Buck Mountain Fire Tower Trail. These are apparently really popular in the Adirondacks for hikers to climb up and see the view. Obviously, they are obsolete in terms of their original intended purpose, but a lot of them have been carefully restored so that they are safe to climb, so that people can see the view. So that's exactly what I think I'll do. I quit making content for Curiosity Treks for over a year. The last video I did was the Virginia hike in September 2024, and then I effectively abandoned Curiosity Treks, mostly because filming hikes like this, you have a different set of priorities. Your priority is to capture relevant footage for an audience to watch. And so instead of enjoying the scenery or enjoying being outdoors, I'm focused on the camera and the microphone and the batteries. And sometimes I'll be hiking when I'm not recording. I'll actually be going through and looking at footage that I had just recorded. So suffice it to say, I bit off more than I could chew. But I think coming back to Curiosity Treks, is the key to this. Is some hikes should be filmed and maybe some should not, so that I get a chance to enjoy it for myself. It's not to say I'm not getting any enjoyment right now. This is absolutely fantastic and therapeutic even in some ways. But having to focus on content creation does distract from the intended benefit of being outside. It kind of defeats the whole purpose of it. It's like you may as well be out hiking while you're playing on your phone. You can do that inside your house. Why are you coming out here to do that? Looking at the All Trails app, it shows that I am about 40% of the way there. I didn't even have it programmed into my app because the trail is so short that what does it really matter? Plus, as you can tell, the trail is clearly defined in a way that is practically impossible to ignore. But for some reason I felt like I was snowshoeing for quite a while. And so I looked at the app and I'm about 40% of the way there. And I'm on the trail, so there's that. Starting to get some uphill action. Here's a good workout. Not sure if you can see that, but the trail winds way up that way. And so it begins, the uphill climb. I sort of knew this was coming, but I can't say I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I'm looking forward to the challenge. I'm just not looking forward to doing it. You ever feel that way? It's almost like masochism, where you just get a kick out of doing unpleasant things to yourself. The camera probably isn't doing very much to express the steepness that's going on right now. I just got done climbing up a stretch. Whoa, almost fell down. I just got done climbing up a stretch where I almost had to take my snowshoes off. Thankfully I can't remember what they're called right now, those metal spikes that kind of grip into the snow and hold you into place. Those are saving my ass right now. Coming back down is going to be fun. Whoa. The tripping is mostly because trying to climb uphill with snowshoes on, I'm stepping on my own, well, feet. Can I do this even with these tracks on? Oof. I'm sliding even with them on. Well, I got up that piece of it. I didn't have to take my snowshoes off, but I did have to put the camera down and focus. I also had to retie my boots because they were loosening. All right, keep going. All right, things at this point are moving significantly slower. Not only is there a lot of steep stretches, just back to back to back, but also in some places the allotted trail to snowshoe or walk on gets extremely narrow. Oof. Take a break for a second. It's a long way down. All right. Looks like we got a stretch that's a bit less steep. That's nice. Have a little break from the elevation gain, at least for a second. Look at that. Stuff like that that's just fascinating in the wintertime. Oh boy. Wow. I think I've actually been trekking on snow-hidden stairs. So I'm at a place where I think I don't have a lot of choice but to take the shoes off. I want to try to get a little bit further before I absolutely have to do that, because on the one hand, the shoes are giving me a lot more traction than my bare boots will. But then on the other hand, it's getting steep enough that I don't want to fall. All right, I'm going to try it. Holy shit, that is uphill. Things are going extremely slow, just one very careful step at a time. Yeah, see what I'm talking about? Stairs, hidden under the snow. Getting back down is going to be thrilling. I'm on my knees right now because I literally had to crawl up the snow. So I think I'm content to sit here for a second and take a break. Making slow progress. Look how absolutely stunningly beautiful Wow. What the hell? You gotta be shitting me. I'm gonna climb that? Yeah, I'm a masochist. That's exactly what I am. It is probably as good a time as any to tell you that I'm afraid of heights. Like, you can put me in an airplane, that's fine. Being in an airplane is mostly fine. But if you put me at the top of a tall building and have me look out over the balcony, oh, I'll shit my drawers. My knees will stop working. They will disappear on me. Fucking really? All right. Well, I need to change camera batteries and probably leave everything down here but the essentials. Let's get it. This could be it. This could be the thing that kills me. I mean, really, look at this thing. This tower is so anemic and flimsy, I feel like I'm going to break this damn thing. I got to be out of my mind. All right. It's time. Time to conquer your fears, right? So, we're doing it. Cannot believe I'm doing this. All right. Stop for a minute and close my eyes. Just a couple more. Come on, goddammit. Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Holy shit. Look at it up here. This is insanity. I cannot believe I just did this. Oh my god. I need to close my eyes. Oh shit, the wind's picking up. I'm gonna get out of here before I panic and somebody has to call fire and rescue. Holy shit, let's get out of here. Whoa. It was a lot less scary on the steps that weren't covered in snow. Holy shit. Never doing that again. Never again. I don't care what the fuck you say to me. You could tell me that the National Olympic Orgy team is up there and I'm invited. Nope, don't give a fuck. Not going up there ever again. No fucking way. Holy shit, that scared the hell out of me. And you know what? I'm going to leave all this stuff in there. You want to see me be terrified to the point of almost pissing my pants? Fine. It's called you grow as a person. All right. I'm up on top of this hill. It's sunny. I'm going to chill out for a second. Oh, fuck this hill. All right, now comes the fun part of getting back down. I'm not going to film most of that because you've seen a lot of it. It's just exactly in reverse. So I will get back to you soon and give you a summary of what it was like coming back down. Look at how the snow has accumulated halfway up this tree. That is so cool looking. It's like snow moss. It's almost like it's growing on it. I'm stopping to take a break at the moment. I do have to get down this hill with a little bit of a sense of urgency because I'm trying to beat a snowstorm that's supposed to start after noon. And it is exactly 10:30. So it is beautiful out here. I didn't even bother putting my snowshoes back on until I got down that really steep stretch where I had to take them off in the first place. There was actually a couple of places where I had to sit down on my ass and slide down. That's how steep it was. So I had a little bit of a fun slide. I haven't had that much fun sliding down the snow since I was a child. It really is beautiful out here, though. Just look at this. All right, I got a lot of steep downhill left. On we go. The snowshoes I'm wearing are a pair of Northern Lights Tundras, the 33s, ultralights. And I'm wearing them over a pair of Mindel boots. And these boots are amazing. I need to do a video on both of these. I need to start doing gear videos. That seems a bit more interesting to me anyway. Mix it up with hikes like this and also gear videos. Gear videos seem to be pretty popular. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, man. Sank off the trail a little bit with that. That was gnarly. Look at this. This might not mean much to some people, but I get a kick out of that. The temperature out here is actually climbing fairly rapidly. It was in the single digits this morning, and it's supposed to be 27 today. And I can already feel at 10 after 11 that it is much warmer outside than it was this morning. It's nice though. Look at this. Another one of those with snow that just piles on like that. And without anybody out here to disturb it, it's pretty amazing. The sun went away under a cloud of gray sky. That's unfortunate, but it was nice to have it in the morning. This trail should be pretty close to done, I would think, without looking at the map. I did switch to a new camera. I switched from the DJI Osmo Action 4 to the Action 6. The Action 6 is supposed to be quite a bit better at low light situations. There's a couple of previous videos I did on Curiosity Treks where I started the hike early in the morning and under a tree canopy. So some of the footage that made it into the videos, you couldn't see practically anything. Hopefully this will be better. Well, that's it. Out and back in just under 3 hours. I started at a little after 08:30, and I'm getting back at just before 11:30. So I hope everybody enjoyed it. That's it. That's the video for today. Questions, comments, put them in the comment section of the video. Otherwise, until next time, this is Ben from Curiosity Treks telling you, get up and get outside. I'll see you next time.